How's it going, everybody? MrYourWilly here. Time for another episode of Terraria. So last episode I finished this cobblestone generator and it seems to be working quite well. Obviously every time I start the game the timers are already shut off. The only problem I'm having with it right now is that I seem to be using up the lava quite quickly. Thankfully I never end up using it enough to warrant using up all the lava, but I definitely use up this reservoir quite fast. So what I'm going to do is extend my generator a bit. What I'll do is, see, you even got more now. What I'm going to do is just pretty much break all the obsidian here, start the water generator, so at least that will fill up. Because the water generator, it generates water quick enough that I never really worry about it. So I'm just going to break the rest of this obsidian here. And then I'm gonna break this glass maybe, or maybe use the buckets if I still have them. I don't. I might grab a bucket and fill it up here, and then I'll be yeah. See, there we go. It's already broken there. And don't know if I want to break that because I don't want the obsidian going into here because that might stop this flow completely. Yeah, I'll just bucket this up here. And then I'll extend it down, so I shall see you guys when I have finished moving that lava. Alright, I got as much as I can yet. It doesn't look like I can get this very, very last bit, so I will break this and then use it, the obsidian generator part for that. Thankfully, water I can just block off and just do that for it. And then place this glass back here and shouldn't have a problem. Because the obsidian will basically form here. And, oh, I don't have a spot to put this. There. The lava will fill over and break this out, so it doesn't really matter much. Actually, just to make sure I don't have anything here. Oopsies. I'll do that as well. So, to extend this, I'm just going to basically do the simple lower this floor a couple levels and basically make the basin, this part, bigger. This I'll keep the same because there's no need for me to make that any bigger than it is. There we go, perfect. Also, as you notice, I have not a forge, but a furnace there, so I can turn the obsidian into obsidian skulls because these actually sell for quite a lot. Unfortunately, they don't stack, so I do have to make sure I have enough room in my inventory to hold them. Oops, shoot! Didn't mean to make the star, which I can't even use. Don't know what I'll do with that. I don't think I can sell it. But yeah, I'm gonna extend this probably a good 10 or so blocks around here, and I shall be back after I've lowered everything. All right, I'm putting on the finishing touches, but I wanted to show you that these guys sell for 77 silver each. So just 2 of these guys is a gold, which isn't too bad. Let's get that in there and that in there. Where this has no value as itself, so you have to actually craft it into something. And I'll go ahead and show you one other thing that you can do in a bit with the obsidian as well. But I'm on the last final touches here. I just need to fill this gap here, and then I need to rewire it, which I forgot to bring my wire. Putting in the last wiring here. I need to get in here. I want to shift it down just because it looks cooler. So I need to break this. So what I did is I put a hole down. There's a lake down there, so that drains all this area out. And then I should be able to break all of this and break that. And then I should be able to now place the wire across. There we go. So now it kind of matches a bit better. Thankfully I didn't have to break the pump or anything, so didn't need to rebuild that in the lava section. And then here, because it's this whole area is cleaned out besides right here, I'm going to go ahead and clear that and that. Put a torch there and there, and a torch there and there. That way it's kind of lit up. And then fill this back up with dirt. No longer needing to use it as a drain. And Put the stone here. Perfect. Now, the final touches just require me to go over here, break that. This will start filling this area up. And then I'm going to put stone back here, and wrong stone. The obsidian brick right back here. And click that up. And there we go. This is approximately how big it was before. It actually was cut off right there. So I extended it about, I would say, a good, is that not, yeah, that's not filled. Weird. It's gonna bug me now. I need to go in there and fix it. There we go. That's where the old bar was, so I didn't need to have obsidian there, but it's fixed on this side. Anywho, now that I extended it a good, I'd say 2/3 the size now, so I should now have a lot more room. So if I start the obsidian and the water generator will work right off the bat because, well, just is the way it is. But the obsidian generator, you can already, or sorry, not the obsidian, but the lava side of the generator is already starting to pour lava down. And that's the nice thing about the lava generator, the way it's set up with the 2 pumps. If you remember, I told you instead of doing an output and an input up here, I did just 2 outputs. It seems to want to hit here a lot more. This part does, you know, drain a bit more, but it doesn't matter too much because it seems to get just enough to start it off. And if it ever ends up draining too much, I'll always have one block of lava right here, because this glass, as you saw when I was cleaning out the generator, this section never emptied of lava. So if this ever ends up drying out to the point where this part doesn't refill it when it fills up this area, I can always grab a couple buckets of lava and bring it up here. So I'm not too worried about it. But anyways, I'm gonna let that generate for a while. I need to get some more gold here for my next method. While that's generating, I'm gonna craft a potion as well, and I shall be back. I am in the underworld here, and ooh, it's quite dark over here. But I'm trying to find some of this hellstone, but a good supply of it. And I brought some obsidian potions, as you can tell. This should be a good spot. I don't think I've mined this area before. So I'll just go here, put some dirt on top, and then I'll hit B. That way I am immune to lava, so I can mine this stuff. And those guys can just stay up there like the little noobs they are. They're all like, I want to get to you, and I'm all like, no, I don't want you to get to me. And I just gotta remember, like usual, just to keep an eye out on the timer so that I don't stay in here too long. Last thing I want to do is die because of drowning in lava. But I won't bore you guys any more than that of what I'm doing. Just wanted to let you know that I am collecting this stuff right now. So I changed up the design just a bit, and this seems to be working even better. So what I did is I put an input here and an output here, because what was happening is it was emptying it all here. It would get a good amount, but then it would drain all of this by spilling it over here. And I'm like, okay, pick up the bucket, drop it, pick up the bucket, drop it, and it was, well, time consuming and annoying. So I'm like, well, why don't I just put in a input here and an output right there, so I never have to take, drop, take, drop, take, drop. And as you can see, this is staying always about this high, yet this has already filled from here up to here, and it's on its own independent timer. So if I don't want that to be running, this pump to go upwards, I can just shut it off if I want to. So it's on a completely independent timing sequence. And as you can see, the moment I turn it off, this well stops filling and this jets right up and then starts overflowing. Because what happens is when it gets to about this part, it's really hard for it to do its generation. But once it gets, you know, a good amount, like up to here, it can fill up and then start overflowing and do a good job there. And even I can turn this on if I want to there and just help it out. So I kind of like this new system, having the lava on 2 different systems, just because it's so slow for it to generate. Also, it was a blood moon, and so I sent all my little minions up here, as you can see. And so I'm kind of waiting for them to appear back in their homes like they should be. I actually have an idea of what I can do to do that. maybe if I run all the way over here, because there's this path over here I ran down while it was a blood moon, because I was getting chased by a whole bunch of things. So I'm like, oh my goodness. Maybe if I run really, really, really far away, they'll generate back to their normal spots. And I'm getting chased by a worm. Go away, worm! Ah! Coward. Alright. This is as far as I can go. Let's see if running far away and teleporting back. It doesn't look like any of them are home yet. I keep forgetting that that pressure plate's there, so I open the door and then it slams in my face, which is kind of amusing, but annoying at the same time. And nope, they aren't home yet. Which is annoying because I need to sell them stuff. Well, while I'm waiting for them to get to their house, I did collect a good amount of hellstone. I actually even, on my way back up, collected some adamantite, so I got some of that too. I want to see if I can sell voodoo dolls. I can't remember if you can or not, so I just put 2 in my inventory to sell, but I can't sell if they're all being lame and staying up there, because they're all like, hey, I like it here. All my friends are here. So anyways, yeah, see, seems to be working quite well. Actually, I still feel it works better running both pumps, so I'm just going to keep that up. And so the nice thing is with the obsidian generator, which I've already created, you can create those obsidian skulls and sell them. Well, what you can also do is, let me just create enough obsidian here. There you go. And now that this is running, it should fill up relatively nicely. What I can also create is, well, obsidian skulls for 20, and those sold for 77 silver. You can also create, I need a better forge. I think I need a hell forge, which is over here. Remember, we used the hell forge in the making of the adamantite forge, so this should be able to make it for me. With 1 obsidian and 4 hellstone, I can make a hellstone bar. Let's go ahead and make a hellstone bar, and nah, we don't even need to make an obsidian skull. We know how much it sells for. And I'll be back once my minions are back at home. These guys are taking forever to get out of here, so I just made a path for them to see if that helps at all. But until then, I'm going to use the shop and see 40 silver for 1 obsidian and 4 hellstone. So per obsidian, and actually per just blocks in general, hell bars as themselves are actually more efficient to sell. So I'm going to make a whole bunch of those. Out of all the hellstone and obsidian that I've collected, I can at least make 71 bars with the obsidian I've collected so far. The generator, I actually restarted, or not restarted, but I ended and started the game up a few times to see if that would kick them in place. So I have to reset my obsidian generator. But yeah, I need to figure out another way of doing that. I was hoping they would go back home quicker than that, and they aren't. So I'm thinking I'm gonna either hunt down another queen and king statue. Maybe I have to go to another world and create one on the surface. That way I can like teleport them out of there or something. I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna make those hell bars, and I shall be back. Wow, even though they have a way out and it's almost nighttime, they still haven't gone anywhere. Anyways, looks like these do sell for 2 silver, which isn't much, but I mean I have a whole bunch of them and I only need like 1 or 2 to keep anyways. So this is all the hellstone bars I was able to make. This makes me 39, this makes me 22 gold, not too bad. I think I'll make some more obsidian skulls because I want 1 platinum. And fire blossom seeds, I don't need that. So I shall be back. If these guys die because zombies fall in there, that's totally their fault, and them regenerating from death will probably be quicker than them figuring out how to get home. But I'm gonna make the obsidian skulls to get that platinum, and I shall be back. Alright, so everybody is back where they're supposed to be. I think my idea worked of creating a hole for them to get out. They still they weren't moving out, as you noticed, so I just left the game and rejoined the game, and then all of a sudden they're all back in their homes. So I think their AI is set up where if they're trapped in a room, like, you know, when I teleport them into that room, there's no way out. It's completely sealed in. They don't know how to get back to their place. They won't just teleport back to their place if they're sealed in. But the moment I opened up the roof for them and relogged in, they were already home, so they probably figured out some kind of path after that. So I'm thinking either get a king and queen statue out the surface to teleport them out, or build some kind of trap door to open up a pathway when I want the pathway open. That way, at least the AI system can plot a path for them. But anyways, I did get that platinum, and I'm going to buy an ice rod with it, which costs 1 platinum. And it's has a high speed one. Interesting. I wonder if it affects my speed when I hold it, or if it just affects the use. Wow, that goes really fast when it normally does. But anyways, as you can see, it creates blocks of ice, which are temporary. You can use them to, I guess, make a wall if you want to for temporary use or something. Well, not me because it has a wall in the way. It's gonna put it in the lava room. But next episode, I shall show you what the ice rod does. Yes, I will. And if you have yet to see my Better Than Wolf episode 41, definitely check it out. It's labeled Big News because I actually have some extremely big news about my YouTube channel. I'll give you the quick snippet. You have to go there to know more, but basically I'm going to be starting a brand new YouTube channel and shutting this one down. If you want to know why I'm doing it and what I'm going to be doing with the new YouTube channel, check that video out. I explain it in that video, and I don't feel like explaining myself twice, but hopefully you guys have checked it out, and if you haven't, you will check it out. And like, comment, and subscribe as always. This is MrYourWilly signing off. Adios.